Castlevania Nocturne has just released on Netflix. It's a sequel series to the original Castlevania series that was on Netflix, which the original series kind of went way off the rails. Not a real surprise to anybody with Netflix and their track record and stuff. The Castlevania Nocturne seems to be even worse. Here's an opinion piece from nichegamer.com I want to talk about real quick before I get to the real meat of the story, so to speak. This was released at the end of July, and it talks about how Netflix's Castlevania mocks a beloved video game franchise. It gives reasons why. I'll link this in the description box if you can read it for yourself. It talks about the music, cheap subversion, and character assassination. And it goes on. It talks about offensive character redesigns. Here's Annette. Oh, wait. As it says here, the above artwork slides are supposed to be the same character. Like, huh? What? Okay. And it says, grant the nasty was done dirty. And that's it. That's it right there. But the official Netflix Castlevania Nocturne Twitter account tweeted this out. No matter what the timeline, the Belmonts stay getting humbled by their magic companions. Annette here is saying the Belmont boy turned out to be useless as fuck. This is your typical kind of rage bait, kind of bullshit from a lot of these shows that you see far too often nowadays. Where a show basically is like, well, you know what, we're going to insult the hardcore fans. We're going to attack them. And then when they get upset, we're going to accuse them of being racist and sexist and misogynistic and homophobic, maybe even transphobic and yada, 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 all that stuff because we've changed the characters and everything. But we're going to use it to try to keep our name in the news. Controversy creates cash. No such thing as bad publicity, yada, all that bullshit that, these idiots always tell themselves, which is just complete fucking garbage. If you believe that there's no such thing as bad controversy, then it's like you don't pay attention. Or there's no such thing as bad publicity, I mean. But anyway, well, here's a tweet from Samuel Dietz. Now, if you don't know, Samuel Dietz is a showrunner on Castlevania Nocturne. Because they've since deleted the post because of the pushback. What a strange take. I always thought the Belmont family were heroes of legend, flawed at times, yes, but heroes nonetheless. Should viewers be hating Richter right now? Because I haven't gotten to this episode yet. This is just a fan asking. Samuel Dietz responds, we don't run this account. I do not endorse this post. You follow that up with another one where they're talking about, man, not to vague tweet, but I work too damn much to have to add, keep an eye on marketing so they don't misrepresent our show to my grossly oversized to-do list. Now, as far as I know, this is the first time that a director, a showrunner, a prominent person involved with the series has been calling this kind of shit out from the advertising team, the marketing team, whoever. I mean, it might have happened before. Maybe I missed it. Like I said, I'm not. I don't know everything, so it's very, very possible that I'm mistaken, and that other people have done such a thing. I don't know. I think, as far as I know, this is the only time, and it's absurd. Now I haven't seen enough of the series to truly make a judgment. What I've seen so far, I haven't really been a huge fan of. But I'm gonna, until I watch the entire thing, I want to keep an open mind. We'll see. But yeah, it's just this kind of stuff, like Richter Belmont is who they're talking about. As obviously as you mentioned here, you can probably infer from that. And this is what you do. This is how you now see that this thing could happen. This scene could happen in a series. And maybe within the context of it, it's all fine because this is the character, Annette is just being stupid, she's being dumb, she's whatever, and that she's wrong for saying this. But for them to actually tweet it out and stuff, it's like what that's going to do. That the fans of the show, the series, the video games, etc., are going to be upset because they're going to be, what the hell is this? You're yet another example of attacking characters and so on and so forth. Beloved characters, because some people really love Castlevania. They really love the whole series of games and stuff. I've always enjoyed more of the gameplay. The story itself is fine. It's all fine and stuff. And I've missed a few of the games here, but it's neither here nor there, I suppose. But I've always really liked the Castlevania games, just because of the gameplay. It's classic, old school. Super Castlevania. I remember the original Castlevania and all that stuff. But anyway. So you attack the characters and that people like, that people love, that people grew up with, to try to get over these new characters. And the whole reason they're even having her do this is because she's, you know, they made her black. Because there's a bunch of people out there tweeting about, you know, because a bunch of, I guess a bunch of black women were writing this series. And of course, they got to make it about racism. They got to try to shoehorn that shit in and so on and such forth. That's the usual you always expected. But people are celebrating, talking about finally black women are, you know, writing about their history and stuff. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? History? It's like Castlevania is not a historical documentary, for Christ's sake. It's a friggin' video game. It's fiction. Like, I don't. It just blows your mind. It's just ridiculous. I'll link all this stuff in the description box if you want to read it for yourself. I mean, this I actually do think that this is a very good opinion piece because they go through and they give the reasons why it's, you know, just basically stupid. You know, like a lot of the things that Castlevania game has done, or Castlevania series has done on Netflix is just absurd. It's ridiculous. It's like, come on, guys. You can't you can't, you know, like hype your own show up without trying to tear down a beloved character. Then there's something wrong with you. Anyway, I've already gone almost 6.5 minutes with this, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here. Because I'll probably start rambling here. I actually probably already have. But anyway, like I said, I'll link all this stuff in the description box. You can read it for yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.